Everybody, Chris here. Welcome on a Wednesday evening. We got Dogecoin over 7.5 cents. Yeah, that's right, over 7.5 cents. And we've had a lot of action happening. We got some shorts that got liquidated. We've got whales who are accumulating Dogecoin, and you and me as well accumulating. And we're waiting for a breakout. A lot of other people calling for breakouts as well. So we will get into all of that. How is everybody doing? We are excited about cryptocurrency. There's a lot of good things coming. Bitcoin spot ETFs not far away. And with that, there's other cryptos as well. We've got Hedera going up well today. We've got VeChain going up well. We've got Chainlink just continuing to make massive gains. So we're going to talk about all of that today. Let me drop down here into the corner here, and let's take a look at the chart where we are right now at 7.52. And here was the big run here at noontime where Doge was finally able to eclipse the 7.5 cent line here. We had bumped up against it early this morning, couldn't break it, but this big volume candle here just propelled Dogecoin up to almost 7.8 cents. And with that, we had shorts that just got liquidated. People betting against Dogecoin. Who's going to bet against Dogecoin? Who's shorting Dogecoin? Not right now, certainly. I mean, look at what's going on, not only with Doge and the accumulation and all of this excitement, but across cryptos as well. It's just like, yeah, there is some retracement that does happen with coins when you go on these steady gains, but timing it for when you short it, that's gambling. And this kind of candle can happen at any time. And we saw it at noon today, and we had millions of dollars of shorts that got liquidated. So got a lot of news to cover as well, but let's see what's happening here in the chat. Hey, Kins, how are you? Good evening to you, Fred. Much wow. And Atlas, Elon Musk is going to take us to the moon, and you say to the moon, and here's what you get for going to the moon.
We're gonna take Dogecoin to the moon.
You remember that song? That song was from 2020. I bring that out every now and then. We're going to have some fun with some clips as well as we go through the stream this evening. But this is what you guys want to know is, when's the breakout? What's going to happen? Dogecoin analyst says it could be nearing a breakout. Dogecoin analyst has shown that one of the most popular meme coins, of course, the most popular in my opinion, Doge, could be nearing an important breakout. Specifically, crypto analyst Ali Martinez took to X, Twitter, to discuss why the current circumstances for Doge has a potential headed toward upward trajectory. Ali tweeted, Doge is in the middle of a crucial tight zone with massive implications for its impending trajectory. Moreover, he discussed crucial supply walls that sandwich its current position, one being support, one being resistance, and what is happening there with a lot of Doge there. So here's Ali's tweet post. Dogecoin navigating a tight zone, crucial supply walls. The support wall is from 7.2 to 7.3, 200,000 addresses holding 28 billion Dogecoin. And then the resistance wall from 7.4 to 7.6, where 124,000 addresses hold 26.9 billion Doge. And with that, what do we have now? We have the buying pecking away, just pecking away at any of those sell orders that are there right above 7.5. That's what we have happening right now. And with that, Doge is pecking away, and more buyers coming in, which keeps the price up. What we see in the short term is we see some higher lows here to here to here. And right now, what are we doing? I kind of see, we saw this action earlier. I kind of expect that we would probably see something, maybe a little bit, one more last little dip there below 7.5, possibly. That's just how trading works. But eventually there's going to be a move up, and we'll see whether the higher low is here, right here at 7.46, or we come down a little bit lower like we did here earlier this morning. But that's the kind of short-term trading that we see. We zoom out to the 4-hour chart, and what do we have? Well, this was a couple weeks ago. I made this prediction, and Doge pretty much followed that prediction up to 7.5 cents. Eclipsed it, has come down, retested, back down to 7.2 cents, and then back up over 7.5. So that is a very bullish looking chart. And also, as we zoom out a little further, again, we talked about this on the last stream, where we had really, really low volume through a lot of October, and it was even less in September. And now look at the volume starting October 23rd. This is big volume of trading of Dogecoin that we've had over the past couple weeks. And that kind of volume is what's getting these big moves up for Doge. So that's what we see happening. That's very exciting, a good sign that we are out of the bear market. No more crypto winter. Let's go. That's what Curtis says too. Let's go to 8 cents. Let's go. Well, we're going to have to hit that 7.8 cent resistance line next. That's going to be the next one that Doge is going to have to fight through. So here's what we've got. Dogecoin in tight zone. Why rally will happen if Doge clears 7.6 there is what, again, this was Ali. Again, this is another reference. And these charts from Into the Block that Ali has referenced talks about these big supply holders of Doge, again, 7.2 to 7.4, and then on the support side and this resistance side of 7.5, 7.4 to 7.6. But Doge is moving up that way. And with that, we've got breaking through that and then relatively little up until 8 cents. And really 8.2 would be the next big holder level of Doge. So it'll be interesting to see how Doge navigates this as Doge trades forward. So that is what we're looking at. But now, again, are we going to see in the short term, are we going to see a little more retracement and dip down, or is this just going to keep moving up? Bitcoin 35.8 is making a move up again. So this is a good sign here. We saw this earlier. Bitcoin moved up. We got a big wick up on Bitcoin and right back down. Not ready to make that move. But now, as we're live, Bitcoin is making that move again up to over 35.8. And will we see 36,000 Bitcoin tonight? That we'll be watching that. We'll be watching that. Hey, Carnell, when are we taking profits? Well, we'll see in 2024. We'll be talking about the profits. We got a long ways to go before I'm taking any profits. It's not going to be in 2023. I don't think Doge is going to be going on that ride up high enough yet. So yeah, maybe we'll see late 2024 if Elon Musk can get payments on X Twitter and Doge is part of that, and that happens in 2024 like Elon has suggested, we could see that. We could see that. So 16 cents mid-December. My prediction was 12 cents for end of the year, but because Doge 1 mission isn't going to happen till January, I don't think we're going to get there. So it's really not a 2023 thing. That's going to be a 2024 target, I think we're going to be seeing. So which quarter of 2025 do you think Doge will hit all-time high? You know, hard to tell at this point. So many things need to happen, from SpaceX to X-Twitter, and then Tesla. Is Tesla going to do something? It's gonna be played by. We got to get through the Bitcoin halving in April, sometime in April 2024. That'll be big news, and then let's see what else happens with Doge. All the meme coins are going to be, and meme tokens, they're going to be going on rallies, and when they go on rallies, it's just going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy again. It's going to happen. So, hey, Jack, if Elon starts selling the Tesla Model 3 for 50,000 Doge, that would immediately boost the price to $1. Well, it would be whatever the current price is of Dogecoin multiplied. And we saw that. We saw that with the Tesla Cyber Whistle, right? The Cyber Whistle had a price of about 350 Doge when Doge was a certain price. But then when the Doge price went outside of whatever window that they had set it at and was lower, then they raised the price up to 600 Doge to buy the Cyber Whistle. And that was when it was around 10 cents. So it was like $60. And then when Doge dropped down lower, they raised it up to like 900 Doge for the same thing. So on the Tesla website, that number of Doge it takes to buy the whistle would change and fluctuate. So it's not 50,000 Doge to boost the price of Doge to $1. It goes the other way around. That's how they do it. So they'll set the price of the Model 3 if they want to sell it in Doge. They'll choose what the dollar amount is. If it's a $50,000 car, they'll just do the math, and there'll be that much Doge at the current price, and then that'll be some window. And then when the price of Doge goes outside of that window, they'll change the amount of Doge it takes to buy a car. If indeed that's what Tesla does. It would be great, though. It'd be a great problem to have, right? Because Tesla would be accepting Dogecoin for cars. That's another big catalyst that we could see for Doge. So, you know, the problem with capital gains taxes, it's a good problem to have. And I know it's a pain. You got to pay taxes, right? But it's a good problem to have because that means you're making money. And I'd rather make money than lose money. So if I make $1 million in crypto and I've got to pay out, $250,000 of that in taxes for capital gains, okay, then I've made $750,000 net. I'll take that. Let's go. We got another Dogecoin to the moon. Don Jose, another Dogecoin to the moon. Let's see what my next one is.
Taking Dogecoin to the moon. To the moon.
Okay, another to the moon. Next article. Can Dogecoin price reclaim 10 cents as crypto whales invest $1.7 billion? That's right, $1.7 billion. So that's what we're seeing with all of that volume that we saw here on the 4-hour chart. All of this that we see is, most of this is buying, and the buying amount for all of that volume, $1.7 billion spent accumulating Dogecoin. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think anyone here is putting in $1 billion, right, to buy Doge. But collectively, that's a lot. Doge price reached 7.5 cents on Wednesday as the bulls extended the gains over the last 30 days to 23%. Crypto whales have acquired $2 billion worth of Doge in the last 30 days, sparking hopes of a potential 10-cent retest. The order books of 10 crypto exchanges show the bulls have placed active orders to buy 740 million Doge at the current prices. So, I mean, this is crazy. This is like, and the whale balances here, the whale balances are coming up. So we're getting the big whale wallets are increasing in the amount of Doge that they hold, because we're all getting ready. We're all getting ready for what is going to happen, because we've seen it. We've seen it. 2020, 2021, we saw it with Doge. People are packing their bags. It's going to happen. So why not accumulate now while Doge is still in the 7-cent range? Because that's cheaper than 8 or 9 or 10 or wherever it's going to go. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Another thing is talking about the difference between Dogecoin and Bitcoin is what's happening with the difference between Bitcoin and its yeah, sound is fine, Jack. I'm not sure what's going on there. I just checked here. My sound is reading fine, so check your phone or computer, whatever you're listening on. George the other day at Cryptos R Us had he showed this into the block, and he was showing about Bitcoin, and he said, and he looked at this into the block chart, and he said Bitcoin had 69% of holders of Bitcoin have held for 1 year plus. 69%. And he was like, that is awesome. 69% for over 1 year. That's pretty good, right? 69%. Well, what do you think Dogecoin's number is? What's Dogecoin's number? It's 72%. It's more. 72% have held Dogecoin for over a year. That is wallets where no Dogecoin has moved. And I think that's even better for Dogecoin, because Dogecoin pumps out 5 billion new Dogecoin every year, right? And so they're not, look at this, less than 1 month, only 3%. Only 3% for less than 1 month. But 72% of all Dogecoin 1 year or more hasn't moved. That's awesome. That is awesome. We also are back in positive, where more holders of Dogecoin are in the green now. 54% of all holders of Dogecoin are in the green. And this is wallets. And this is looking at wallets that have a balance of coins, whether they're in the money or not. And 54% of wallets that have balances are in the money for Doge. Now the Doge is up over 7.5 cents. For Bitcoin, it's more. 78% are in the money of wallets holding Bitcoin. But I think most of that is because of there's so much more, so many more Bitcoin were bought in Bitcoin's past, as Bitcoin was below 35K, where there's a lot of Doge holders that bought Doge when Doge was going crazy back in 2021. So they're still in the red. So it'll be a little while to flush all that out. I think that's actually better for Dogecoin because more people are willing to hold because they don't want to sell for a loss. But that's going to put a lot of selling pressure on Dogecoin once it gets up to 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents, and even shooting toward $1. That's going to be big selling pressure. So we'll be watching that. We'll definitely be watching that. So what else is going on? Hey, Toss. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Ryan. Welcome, welcome. Daryl thinks 16 cents by Christmas. Yeah, I think that's going to be tough to get there. But I'll welcome it. That'll be great. But right now it's looking more and more like those Bitcoin spot ETFs may not be approved until 2024. In January is my guess. I made a video a few weeks ago where I picked the exact date. I think it was January 10th when I think that Bitcoin spot ETFs are going to be approved. But talking about Bitcoin, we have this little quote here. Remember this guy?
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold.
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold. That's what Charlie Munger said. Bitcoin is worthless. Worthless. Okay, Charlie. You can miss the boat on it, but we're accumulating, as Ryan says. We are accumulating. So pump, pump, pump. We'll see, Ariel. We'll see. The exchanges better increase their fees to have enough money to pay us. The exchanges better increase their fees to have enough money to pay us. Well, we don't like fees on exchanges. We just need to make sure that they have enough coins held. So that's why I believe in reputable exchanges like Coinbase and Robinhood, because those are legitimate American companies that get audited, and they have wallets that have the number of coins that are actually being held on their exchanges. So I trust them. I trust them. So when it comes time to sell, I'll be transferring back from hardware wallet, right? Or my Exodus wallet back to an exchange, Robinhood or Coinbase, and then we'll be selling when that time comes. I'm not selling all my Dogecoin. I'll always have Dogecoin, but a little bit at a time. But we'll be talking about how to sell later on when we get to the bull market. Right now, it's the anticipation of that bull market. Are we already in a bull market? Is this already continuing to go up? Are we going to see some retracement coming ahead? Is there going to be another kind of FTX kind of black swan event that could be happening? Because that was 1 year ago. It was 1 year ago today. FTX bankrupt. Prices of everything started dropping. It was a bad day. But we're not having that today. Oh, I said FTX, didn't I? Where's my FTX quote? Because, you know, Sam Bankman-Fried, right? He's our pal. He's regretful.
I feel really, really bad and regretful that I wasn't, and a lot of people got hurt.
He feels bad. Sam feels bad that a lot of people got hurt. Poor Sam. Yeah. We'll feel that way about Sam when he's in jail. Poor Sam. My plan is to sell off in tranches, sort of like a reverse DCA. Exactly. That's what we're going to be talking about, is that. I call it skimming. It's just sort of skimming some profits. That's what it's going to be. video yesterday. Well, I remade my channel because my previous channel got taken down and I wasn't able to recover it. So I had to start over. There are people who don't like some things that I did in the past. I'm like, hey, I talked about it all back then. If they're going to continue to hold on to something from 2 years ago and that's going to continue to bother them, then that's their problem. That's not mine. So that's not mine. That's what I'll say on that. AMR, I think we are in the very early phase of bull market. BTC holding 34, 35. That's right. Yep. SBF feels bad that he got caught. That's good. Yep. Yeah. And Matt continues to have some reliability challenges. We'll call it that, right? Especially on X Twitter, as he just continues to just spit out nonsense, and he gets community noted all the time, and he's just doing it for views. That's all he's ever been about. He doesn't care about being truthful. He doesn't care about the actual cryptos. It's all about views and making money for him. And I'm sorry, Matt, I'm not in that game. But that's Matt. And since you brought Matt up, we got our Matt quote.
The truth is, if you're looking for the biggest upside right now in cryptocurrency, there's no question that the answer to that is baby Lambo Inu.
Baby Lambo Inu? That's the biggest upside in cryptocurrency, is baby Lambo Inu. Or Bleenu. Hey, I do not support any of those BSC tokens or ERC20 tokens anymore. I learned a couple years ago, and it's like, got out of it. I'm out of that business. I follow reputable coins, reputable crypto projects. If you want to go gamble and chase some of those tokens and think you're going to get 1,000x return, that's gambling. The people who make money on that are the ones who know what's going on, either can know what's going on behind the scenes or know the people that are creating these things. They get in early, pump up the price, and then they dump. And it happens again and again and again and again. I mean, you go and you look at CoinMarketCap and it shows you these like recently added coins. Here's another one, Grok. How many of these Groks are there? 0.00000085, is the current price. And it's going to spike up and then it's going to get rug pulled. So just be careful out there. That's all I say. Just be careful out there. Doge may not be the best upside, but is best risk reward ratio. Limited downside from here. That's right. There is. Because we know Dogecoin has its own blockchain, right? And with a benefactor like Elon Musk, who continues to support it. I mean, did you watch my video yesterday? As I went through like a timeline of all of the tweets that Elon made. Look at this. If you haven't seen it, watch this video I did from yesterday, Elon's plans for Dogecoin on X. And I go through this timeline of all of the tweets that Elon made over the years in support of Dogecoin. It's not Bitcoin. All the Bitcoin maxis think that Elon's going to have Bitcoin on the Lightning Network on X. No, he's not going to do that. It's going to be Doge. It's going to be Doge. So watch that video if you guys haven't seen it. I made that yesterday. Elon Musk's plans for Dogecoin on X Twitter. That was a good one. That's a good one. Next, Dogecoin price set for a surge toward 8.4. So that is the next level, is 8.4 cents. Once Doge gets up over 7.8, it eclipses 8 cents. Next line is 8.4. So It has been a while since Doge has been at that level. Let's zip back here and we will see that 8.4 was made on July 25th. That was that top right there. That was 8.4. That is the next target once Doge can break up over this 7.8 line here. So 8.4. I've got this at 8.2 because that was like that second retest there, but they're saying 8.4. Okay, I'll take it. 8.4. Okay. I mean, look at this move up, guys. This is solid and strong move up here. And where did we buy Dogecoin, right, for our portfolio? Right down here. 5.88 cents. We bought our last chunk of Dogecoin for the Kriss Pax DCA portfolio. And where is that portfolio now? Let's take a look at that. Let me refresh this. $12,162. We are up 21.6%. And every coin we bought is in the green. Every coin is in the green. Showing you that DCA over the summer worked, right? If you were watching in July when we started this portfolio, right? We started DCAing. We were buying every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? Buying little bits. And every once in a while, I threw a little extra at Doge. Our average price of Dogecoin is 6.17. 6.17 is our average price of Doge. We've got 75,000 Dogecoin in this portfolio. We're now up 22%. That's over $1,000 profit on just Doge. We bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin's average price we have is 26K. XRP is at 58 cents. Our Algorand price, 10 cents. And look at Render. And thank you. It was Toss, wasn't it you? You're the one who said, let's get some Render in here, right? And we bought Render at $1.45. And Render's up to $2.34 now. 60% profit on that. So you can still buy now. You can still buy on the dips. You're just not going to get as big of a percentage gain as you could have if you were buying during the summer when we were buying. But, you know, it was still crypto winter and bear market, and people were kind of depressed. And a lot of people were still calling for Bitcoin down to 12K or 16K. Dogecoin, people were telling me they had limit orders, you know, buy orders set for 4 cents and 3 cents, 2 cents. And I'm like, yeah, you can do that. But your USDT or cash or whatever you're using, you know, sitting there ready to buy Dogecoin and stuck in that limit order, ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Dogecoin is not going to go down that low. And look what Dogecoin's done instead. It's just moving up. It's moving up. So for those that thought that they were being cute or thought they were really smart by having like 2 and 3 cent limit order set to buy Doge or 12K limit order set to buy Bitcoin, not happening. Not happening. So thank you, Daryl. Appreciate it. I always forget that. Remind people to hit the like button. We've got twice as many viewers in here as likes. So appreciate the support. Hit the like. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button while you're there. And again, if you want to be part of this portfolio here, that's right. Be a part of this portfolio because we're going to sell this. And when we sell this, I am paying out half the profits to you guys in Dogecoin. That's right. I will be transferring Dogecoin. Dogecoin is 46% of this overall portfolio. We're going to sell everything else. The Doge price will be set on that sell date, but I'll keep the Doge. I'm not going to sell the Doge. I'm going to transfer that Doge to you guys. And all you have to do is join my channel. You join my channel. That's all you got to do. Subscribing is nice, but you're not going to get paid out in Dogecoin for being just a subscriber. You got to join the channel. So you got to do something to get something back. How much Doge am I going to pay out? Well, it's going to be 75,000 Dogecoin. We don't know what the price is going to be yet, though. And how much that Doge is actually going to be worth. We don't know. Where do you think Doge is going to be at the end of 2024 or into 2025? We don't know. No, Jack, it's going to all be paid out at once. When we decide, we think that we've reached the top of whatever we think the top is, and we sell, that'll be the date. And we're going to sell all of these other coins here, and we're going to set the price of whatever Doge is on that date. And then I'm going to pay out. And we're going to enjoy that together. That's my offer here. And all I ask for you is to support me, support the channel, become a member, and you get to use these fun emojis in the chat. Where were those emojis? We added another one because we had more members join. So we added the Elon face. But we've got these other Doge. One Bitcoin there. That's fine. But I've got more to add as soon as we get more members joining. And that'll be fun. You get a little check mark next to your name. You know, all of that. As we get into more of the bull market, and these streams just get crazy. And there's like hundreds or even 1,000 people in the stream. You get the preferential response to your comments from me because I can't get to everyone when it gets crazy like that. I won't be able to get to everyone, but this is the best channel on YouTube for getting good Dogecoin information. I mean, there's some others that do general cryptocurrency that are very good, but from the Doge perspective and how Doge compares with other cryptos and how Doge works, this is the place to be. This is the place to be. So, end of 2023, Gene, I don't think we're going to make 12 cents. That was my initial prediction from back in January, was 12 cents. But that was if SpaceX was going to be doing its Doge 1. And that's now looking more like January, like sometime in the middle of January. So I think it's going to be really hard for Doge to get up to 12 cents. 10 cents is a good target. We'll see what's going on with Bitcoin and the rest of cryptos. But I think that's a good target right now. Again, we're in the much longer view. The big catalysts that can be happening for Dogecoin, most in 2024, some may be at the beginning, some may be more toward the end. And at this point, it's just you accumulate and you wait, and you have to be patient. It's not like those stupid trash coins or trash tokens, right? That are going to, 100x in a day. That's not what we're talking about here, because you can gamble on that and you can be left holding the bag and you lose big time. No, we're talking about buying at 7 cents and waiting, and you wait and you wait and you wait. And the price gradually goes up and up and up. And then eventually it's going to go crazy, because that's what Doge does. That's what Doge does. So 8.4 cents, next target. We've got FX Street here. Dogecoin price prediction, $3 million in shorts liquidated. $3 million in shorts. Some of it was the past couple weeks, because as we were showing, right, Doge has just gone from, here it was on 20th of October, right above me here, right? Doge was still under 6 cents right there. Doge made this move up and then was getting shorted all to hell. And some of those shorts paid off when Doge dipped down, but some people were still thinking it would drop back down to 6 cents. And it never did. It never dropped back down here. So there were liquidations going on. But then today, I covered this at the beginning of the stream if you weren't here. Today, we had this big candle, wick, that came up to almost 7.8 cents. Look at this volume candle here. This is on the 15-minute time frame. Look at that volume candle. Shot Dogecoin's price up and liquidated more shorts. Yep. Love to see the liquidations. That's right. Who's shorting Dogecoin? Don't short Dogecoin. Get out of here. Thanks, Toss. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I wish I knew what I know now back in 2022. I would have, back in 2020 also, because I would have accumulated more Dogecoin for under a penny back then. But, you know, you get exposed to it when you do, and eventually you end up here, and we're talking about it. Doge is going to go on another big run. We just don't know when. So it's just accumulate. That's what I've been doing. We'll see where this goes. And it's not the only thing that's going up too. Like I was saying, Link, look at Link just continuing to go up, now almost $15. Just amazing run. Here it was just down at $12 here on yesterday morning. Just keeps going up with Chainlink. Chainlink could actually, let me refresh this coin market cap. We could see Chainlink, which is now the number 12 cryptocurrency at 8.3 billion. We could see Chainlink come up into the top 10. And if Dogecoin isn't still moving, Chainlink could eclipse Dogecoin. We could see that happen. It just has so much momentum behind it. So many people accumulating Link. I've got Link, and I bought Link at, when did I buy the Link that I have? I bought it in June for $5.77 is where I bought Link. In June at $5.77. And look at it now. I've almost tripled that buy from $5 to $15. So there's money to be made in some other cryptocurrencies. I have a diverse portfolio. It's very heavily favored in Doge. I do have a lot of Algorand, and Algorand is still down here at number 50. It's up to 49 now. Woo! Algorand's got a long ways to go to come back, and I've got a lot of algo. And so I'm down on the algo. But I think eventually in 2024, it's going to be back up. And we'll see algo back up into the top 25 probably. That's my guess. But a diverse portfolio is good to have, supporting other cryptocurrencies as well. That's what I do. It's just like in the stock market, right? If you're investing in the stock market, you're just not going to buy one stock and that's it. Well, except for some Tesla holders. Maybe that's the only stock that they have. But I have a lot of Tesla, but I got some AMC too. AMC's stock doing very well this year. And got a few other dogs still left over from 2020 that I'm still holding on to. But that happens. Doge still 7.57. So holding up over 7.5 cents. This is very good. What else do I got to show? Can Doge, Sheeb, and Pepe do 1,000x? So you got to be careful of this stuff. Like 1,000x is ridiculous. Doge is not going to 1,000x. A week ago, I did this. I did the stream right of Dogecoin to $10. Right. So if Dogecoin was 10 cents, to get to $10 would be a 100x. 1,000x would be $100 Dogecoin. $100. That's like $14 trillion market cap. The whole crypto market cap is still like 1.4 trillion. So that's not going to happen. 1,000x. So that's kind of ridiculous, but Yeah, these things, they're out there though. They're out there. Should you sell Dogecoin? So this is an interesting thing, right? What happens when Dogecoin goes on a big run, right? Do you sell it? You take some profits, right? You hear people always say, take profits. Take profits. Take profits in 2023 when Bitcoin spot ETFs are coming. The Bitcoin halving is coming. Where the prices of these cryptocurrencies were back in 2021. And if you believe in these 4-year cycles, these prices are going to go up. Now, there's no guarantee. I'm not a financial advisor, but I tell you what I'm doing. I'm not taking profits now. I'm not skimming profits. I'm not playing that game. I'm not swing trading anymore. I'm holding and I'm just waiting. Could I make more money if I was, guessing, selling up here and then buying back down here? Well, it's easier to, look at the chart and say, oh yeah, I could have sold up here at 7.7 and bought back down here at 7.4. But you don't know that when it's happening live. You don't know that that's what's going to happen. The price could be going up and you're saying, oh, I'm going to sell 100,000 Dogecoin up here and I'm going to buy it back down here. But what if it doesn't go back down? What if it just keeps going up? That's 100,000 Doge that you sold. And now you're sitting in cash or USDT or whatever you sold it to and waiting and hoping that it comes back down to where you sold it at so you don't lose on that. And you're getting all nervous and you're stressed out and you want to play that game? I'm the buy and hold kind of guy. And I have patience and I wait and I wait and I wait. And when the time is right, we're going to talk about selling. But I'm not taking profits now. Not now. We'll see. 20 cents, 30 cents, maybe skim a little bit there. But Doge could still be going up. So we don't know yet. But there'll be a time to start taking some profits. In this portfolio, we're going to figure the date on this overall portfolio and sell it all at that time. Outside of Doge, there's not a lot of other coins in this portfolio. Like Bitcoin, we have 0.036 Bitcoin. So it's not a huge amount, but we'll sell all of these on Coinbase. We'll sell all of these. And the Doge, again, I'm not going to sell the Doge. The Doge is going to be in my wallet, and I'm just going to transfer it to you guys as thanks for the ride. It's going to be fun coming into this next bull market, the full bull market. It's going to be fun. So that's what we're going to do. 35 cents, Curtis says, that's when you're going to start taking a little profit, right? Not going to sell it all at 35 cents. I'm not. But I'll start taking some profits there. I'll do that. BTC, XRP. XRP is good. We have some XRP in this portfolio. We bought our XRP at 58 cents. So now we're at 68% or 68 cents. We're up 18% on our XRP. We've got 1,200 XRP tokens here. Not bad. Not bad. It's good to be in the profit. It's good to see all this green. There was a while here in September when we were down here in the red. That wasn't fun. But look at it. It just took off and now it's in the green. That's what DCA, buy and hold. And we were buying all down here. We were buying. And now we're seeing the profit on this portfolio. I can only imagine what you guys have on some of your coins. I know where mine are. I've got a few in the red still. My Algorand is still in the red. I've got a few others that are still in the red. But almost everything else is in the green. And I'm just waiting. I've got a bunch of it staked. So I'm getting those staking rewards. Ethereum, VeChain, Algorand, and the Cardano are all staked. So we'll just wait. Oh, correct, Curtis, yeah. First little profit there at 35 cents, and we'll see where we go from there. The transfer of money from the inpatient to the patient. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is the patience game. Definitely it is. It's been a long crypto winter. It's been hard, but we're going to be back. Crypto Burger says, which reaches $1 first, Doge or Crow? Oh, you said Crow. Guess what you get? Guess what you get with Crow?
Fortune favors the brave.
You get the fortune favors the brave, Matt David, for that. Crow has been going crazy. I mean, it really has gone on a big run here. Here's Crow at 8 cents now. So if I go to the 4-hour, we see what Crow has done. I mean, this was October 22nd. Crow was still down here at like 5.2 cents. So yeah, it's had a move a little more gradual than Doge's, but yeah, Crow's now up over 8 cents. Now, personally, to Mr. Crypto Burger there, I think Doge will outperform Crow. Crow it's an exchange token. I just don't see the exchange token moving that fast. Not like BNB, because BNB is actually used for a bunch of stuff. Crow is, I mean, you can stake it on crypto.com. You can get some rewards in Crow. You can use it with some of your NFTs or something on there, but that's about it. I mean, it doesn't have really the usage like a BNB does. So I just don't see the Crow token going up like it did before. If we look at the weekly and we see where Crow was back here, I guess its high was, I mean, it spiked up here in November of 2021, up to 90 cents, almost $1. But I don't know if we're going to see that kind of craziness again with an exchange token. I don't know. We can see this craziness with Doge, but I don't know if Crow can do that again. There was so much hype back here then that they got the naming rights to some arena or something, and like everyone was going crazy about crypto.com. I just don't see that happening again. I have a little crypto.com. It's sitting on Kronos, and I have it sitting on crypto.com, and it's staked, and like how often does it become unstaked? Like every 3 months, and then you just reapply it again. So, but it's not a lot. But yeah, I'd initially got some back here when it was crazy. But yeah, it'll make some good comeback, but it's not going to be crazy like that, I don't think. But yeah, Kronos has been on a good run. Good run. Fortune favors the brave. That's right. Year end, Christopher, again, we're not going to make 12 cents, I don't think. So 10 cents kind of would be a good target. Guns and Gaming thinks 15 cents. We're going to double between now and the end of the year. If Doge 1 mission isn't happening till January, I just don't see the catalyst. And even I don't think that the Bitcoin spot ETFs are going to get approved in 2023. That's going to be January, most likely 2024. So, I mean, January 2024 could be crazy. But between now and the end of the year, overall with crypto, I think it's accumulation time. Bitcoin will continue to accumulate, may get up to 38, 40K, but it's going to be gradual. There's not going to be any of these big spikes. That's how I see us going from now till the end of the year. I would like to be proved wrong, but I just don't see that happening. So Yeah, FTX had naming rights, didn't they? And who bought those stupid FTT tokens? I'm sorry. I hope you guys didn't get caught up in FTT. If you were following back then, I was saying, I'm not touching it. I didn't trust it. I didn't have anything on FTX. I didn't have anything on Celsius. I didn't have anything on Voyager. I had a little bit in BlockFi. I did have some in BlockFi. And BlockFi made the mistake of going into business with Sam Bankman-Fried. So that was their fault. So I did lose a little bit on BlockFi. But yeah, that whole FTX thing, I'm so glad I was not involved in that. And I hope you guys weren't either. If any of you guys got caught up in FTX, I hope you get paid back as much as you can. It's going to take a while, but I hope you're able to get paid back. There's still talks about them, like maybe restarting the exchange. I don't know anyone who's going to be trading on that exchange again, but you never know. You never know. You keep looking at that chart. Yeah. It's always good to zoom out and see where these things were in the past. Not necessarily because they'll regain those prices, because you don't know. I mean, 2021 was a weird year. There was still a lot of, pandemic lockdowns, a lot of stimulus money being paid to people that was like free money for a lot of people. And so they bought a lot of crypto. And that was a lot of those crazy gains. We don't know whether 2024, 2025 is going to be able to see those same, crazy prices on a lot of altcoins. I think Bitcoin will eclipse 69K, its all-time high. But a lot of other of these altcoins, we don't know. Because there were some crazy prices on some of those altcoins and many of those coins have also increased their supply by a lot of coins. So you have like Optimism and some of these others that just have a ton of new tokens and coins coming out that it'll be really hard for them to get back to that same price. So Doge versus SHIB. Is the momentum behind Dogecoin and Shiba Inu foreshadowing a major market shift? So here's an article just talking about Doge and SHIB. And here's what I think. And I've said this before. SHIB had its crazy run as well. If we look at the SHIB chart, right, and we zoom out and we look at the weekly on it, right, SHIB had its crazy time. Came all the way up here to 0.0008, right? Now it's way down here at 0.00008, right? So it's got a long way to go to get back up to that level. But there are other levels like 30, right? 30 would be a decent target here for SHIB. And we've talked about this before on the stream. Getting up to 30, that was the second little wind that SHIB had in April of 2022 before the whole bear market came in. So, and the SHIB devs are working on a lot of stuff from Web3 to wallets. They're, the Shibarium, all of that. They're doing a lot of work, and not all of it is original. They're copying a lot of stuff from other places, but they're making it their own. They've got their own ecosystem. They got the bone and the leash, with the SHIB tokens. And SHIB is going to go on a crazy run at some point in time. There's so many ETH, whales that have a lot of SHIB, and they're going to, when the time is right, they're going to push it. And SHIB is going to go on a big run. And I'm holding some SHIB waiting for that big run. And when that happens, I'm going to sell it all. And I'm just in it for the profit. But Doge, I'll sell some Doge. We'll take some profits. But I'll always have a good chunk of Doge for the next bull run. So we will see. We will see. By the end of the year, you think 10 cents also? 15 cents by Feb or May? Yep. That's what we're talking about. The catalyst is being extremely oversold, big macro hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, again, there's so much good positive sentiment in all of crypto right now that, I mean, even talk about like, someone asked if, like it was Adam here, right? Any chances Doge still dipping to 6 cents at this point? I don't see it. Unless there's some major, crypto dump or something like we talked about earlier in the stream, some other big, black swan event that's going to dump crypto, because there's so much anticipation on the Bitcoin side for these spot ETFs that it's keeping all these other coins up as well. So none of them are dipping. The only dips you see are when a coin goes on a big run and then it retraces some because it just went on a crazy run. We saw that with Render, and we'll probably see it with Chainlink too. Chainlink most likely is going to come to a point where it's going to dip back down. But we saw that with Render as well. Goes on a big run and it dips back down. Doge will do the same thing. Even in 2021, Doge didn't go on like one big rocket straight up. The second one run was pretty close to straight up, but it took a couple little breathers too. And that happens. That's just trading. You get some people taking profits. That happens. Imagine holding SafeMoon on FTX. I don't think FTX even had SafeMoon on their platform, to be honest. Hey, Elistine, good to see you. Welcome. Been a while. I haven't seen you. It's been a while. But welcome. People buy with their income tax returns. Think it'll go up, come down, higher lows. We like higher lows. If Doge hit 6 cents again, you'd be putting about 2,000 in. Good luck. Yeah. Thanks for all the support. Elistine, yep. I remember you. I remember. Yep. People are finding me again, and we're having fun. Trying to have fun anyway. And that's what I say on, if you follow me on X Twitter, let's have some fun and make money too, because that's what we're talking about here. And with Doge, having fun. All right, gang, with that, I'll be live again late Friday night. I'll be doing a video tomorrow, probably one on Friday, and then I'll be live. Friday night, I do late, 10 o'clock Friday night. So look forward to that. I hope to see you all Friday night, and we'll be back at it again. There's a lot going on with Dogecoin. I had so much more stuff to cover tonight we didn't even get to. It's just having so much with you guys. We're talking Doge, crypto. That's what we keep doing. Still holding all your Doge. Great. Me too. And I bought a lot more since then too. I've got a big bag now. And I keep adding a little more. Buying the dips. You're welcome, Curtis. Hey, everyone have a great evening. Check out my videos tomorrow and Friday. And I hope to see you here Friday night, 10 o'clock. We do late nights on Friday, chill, relaxing on the live stream front. So we'll see you then.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.